Before we get into this video, I just want to let you know that I created the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life. So today I'm going to tell you how I made a doll that was sort of normal looking into a terrifying demon creation, sort of intentionally, but also sort of accidentally. I didn't mean for her to be as scary as she is. But here's how this started. So a guy locally had posted in one of those Facebook marketplace type groups that he had a rather large doll collection, and he wanted to size down, and so he wanted to give some of those dolls away to people who would like them and look at them more than he did. And these dolls are very creepy. Like, if you watched my Annabelle video this week, you know that I already don't like dolls like that, but his dolls were a little bit extra creepy. And I feel bad saying that because clearly he loved them, but, you know, they're creepy. So I had this thought. I was like, yo, I should totally get one of his dolls and make them even creepier. Like, make it into, like, a zombie porcelain doll. And I was like, yeah, that sounds so great. And the more I thought about it, the more I felt kind of bad about it, because clearly this man loves his dolls, and he's hoping they go to, like, a nice home, and he's giving them away for free so that anybody can have them. And so I talked myself out of it, and then I decided instead to go to Dollar Tree and just buy, like, a normal-looking Barbie. Her face was a little weird, but I think that's just because she's from Dollar Tree, and that I would turn her into a zombie. So what I did after I bought the doll was I buffed down her entire body with an Emery Board, like a nail file, because she is that sort of hard, shiny plastic, and paint wasn't really going to want to stick to her. And then after I was done that, what I did was I took one of those triangle cosmetic sponges, and I ripped up the one end so that it was very, like, rough and different, you know, textures and that sort of thing. And I mixed gray paint and white paint, and then I, like, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Speckled? Dabbed the sponge all over her. And then once that dried, I mixed a different ratio of gray and white, and I did it again. And then once that dried, I did it again. A couple layers of this so that I would get different shades of gray all over her body. It's at this point that I looked at her, and I just really didn't like how it looked. For some reason, like, I just didn't think she was creepy enough, and I got rid of it, and I thought this video was never going to happen. Until I went back to Dollar Tree on one of my many visits to Dollar Tree, and I found this doll. Now, she, to me, something about her strikes me as even creepier than that other doll. So I started back at square one, and I buffed her down, and then I did the, the paint dabbing different shades of gray, and she was working out great. I can't change her hairstyle, unfortunately, because they only gave her actual hair on the, like, edges. The whole inside of her ponytails is completely bald, so she's going to have to keep having ponytails. So after I had her sufficiently covered in the sort of grays and whites, what I did was I painted her eyes entirely white, and I was going to make them, like, bleed black or bleed red or something, but I was afraid I was going to wreck it because I hadn't really wrecked it at this point yet. So I did that, and then I outlined her eye back in black, and then I redid her eyebrows, and I touched up her lips, and that was going great. And then I painted her shoes white as well. And that, I mean, like, I'm really, like, hilariously not a very good painter, but this is all for fun. Everything is from the Dollar Tree, so I painted her shoes white. And then I had this old can of gray hairspray from a year that I did a zombie costume. So I gray hairsprayed her dress, just that it looked a little bit old and dingy. Now, when I had that first doll that I bought, I also bought a skeleton that had wings, and my plan was to put those skeleton wings on that first doll. So they're a little bit too big on this doll, but I put them there anyway. And I just, like, I created a monster. Like, she's so scary. Look at her. She was supposed to be a zombie, and now she looks like a demon. She looks like, I don't know, the angel of death. I just think she's so scary. So anyway, my purpose of this video is if you're looking for, like, a really easy, inexpensive, last-minute Halloween craft, go to Dollar Tree, buy a doll, and just completely mess it up. Like, if you already own acrylic paints, which I'm pretty sure most people own paint of some sort, whether it's acrylic or it's, I don't know, just nail polish, whatever, like, just get a doll and make her scary. Imagine, like, a whole garland of these outside. Nobody would ever talk to us ever again, and I kind of love that, to be honest with you. So this is my terrifying doll that I made and put together for, like, less than, I don't know, she was, what, $1.25. The skeleton with wings was from Michael's, but he was probably not even $5. And I already owned all the paint and the hairspray and all of that, so this is my terrifying creation. Just in time for Halloween. Isn't she cute? Honestly, she scares me, and I don't know what I'm going to do with her now that I'm done her and I'm done with this video. Like, I feel like if I get rid of her, that's how I create a curse, right? But if I keep her, I'm never going to sleep again. What do I do? What do I do with her? Oh well, it was a fun little easy, inexpensive craft. It took some time. She's cute. She scares me. I like it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed already. Also, make sure if you do anything spooky in what we have left of October, you tag me in it on Instagram so that I can see. My Instagram handle is AbbyLaneGreen, ABBYLANEGREEN, because I would love to see what you're doing spooky this year. I've been sharing what I've been doing, and we can just keep enjoying what's left of spooky season. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.